Aries, let's see what's going on for you. This is for my Aries fellow fire signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the energies. There may be or there may not be another person in this reading. My question to the guides is always, what does Aries need to hear right now? Sometimes it's not what you want to hear, and other times it's an aha moment. So let's see where we go today. What is happening for Aries? Okay, to the sea. I'm going to talk you through this in a second here. Wow. Higher power. I rarely get that card. And serendipity. This is Jupiter. This is Sagittarius. There's a reason I said fellow fire sign. There could be some Sag here. You might have some Sag also in your chart that's loud. We all have everything, but it's not always the same volume. Okay. If you have a lot of planets in Sagittarius, it's louder for you, even if you're an Aries sun sign. So there's something here about surrendering to the sea and higher power. Surrendering. And Aries, you're very, as a cardinal sign, as a fire sign, masculine, you're just used to employing your energy, applying effort, and then you get a result. You may be experiencing something different. You may be aware that you need to balance your divine feminine internal nature of allowing, of receiving. If you're always doing for others, it makes it really hard to receive. Okay, because your dial is always set to like outgoing energy. And if someone tries to give you love or give you something, it may not get through all that. I mean, Aries, you are like a blast furnace. So give yourself some time every single day to set the dial on receiving. All right, I'm getting that. I'm also getting like when you do that, that changes your frequency and allows for the universe to drop in some luck. And so, it's not all like luck. What is it? Like luck is at the intersection of preparedness and openness, right? Something like that. And if you're not prepared and if you're not open, then luck doesn't get through. So you may be missing a lot of opportunities just because of a real focus on, well, I have to apply effort. This may be a very deeply held belief. It could even be an unconscious belief that nothing comes without effort. And I will say that, actions are the keys to us choosing our timelines and us choosing in life. But there does need to be some kind of balance of inflow too. You can't just be outgoing all the time without filling up your cup. All right. So let's see what the reading shows, what wants to come through for Aries right now. There's the cup, Queen of Cups. The cards that are underneath, the ones that I choose from under the deck, are the cards that show us what's going on subconsciously or unconsciously. Okay. If you want to learn to read tarot from me, there's a link below. Queen of Cups, the Hanged Man. There's Sagittarius again. Some of you must, and here's another Sagittarian energy. You must be either dealing with a Sag or your own Sagittarius energy. And guess what? Guess what Sagittarius is? It's not only being adventurous, that's certainly true, and outgoing, right? Everything I was just talking about being outgoing, and luck, right? This is the luck energy of it. But Sagittarius is also our belief systems. Sagittarius rules the 9th house in your astrology. It's kind of like a program running in the background, no matter what sign you have in that 9th house. The Sag energy is always kind of circling that house. And that house can be about a very deeply held belief system that may be blocking your intuition, maybe blocking your ability to manifest without so much action, right? So this is about seeing things differently. This is about surrender. So that's a loud message coming through for Aries right now. The Queen of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Swords. There you go. 9 of Cups. That's how you get what you want. It's got to be a balance. And I feel like that message is pretty loud here. And like making clear choices, okay, sure, that's true. But if you're not listening, if you're not receiving, if you're not allowing for yourself to surrender every now and again. The choices get muddier. The intuition gets muddier. Okay, it's sort of like I feel like this is a call to really start opening up to your intuition. We're doing that in my Pathfinders group all of 2024, how to open up to our intuition, how to see what's blocking intuition. And I just feel like for some of you, it has to do with that deeply held belief system that nothing comes easy to me, or I've always got to be the one doing the heavy lifting, and I just feel like you're you're on track for a surprise. Especially if you are burned out, or if you are tired of that, tired of caretaking, tired of being the one who's always making the plans for the friend group, tired of being the one who always has to reach out. I think that's an intuitive, like a somatic, right? Your body telling you it's time to receive. Okay. So interesting. Yep. There we go. Hermit. That's about wisdom. Look at the rabble around you. My goodness. 5 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, opportunity for more balanced give and take. Boy, this reading is just like a 1-string banjo, isn't it? 6 of Swords. I'll tell you what all this means in a second. Tower. Are you resisting a move toward happiness, or a physical move? Remember what I said about always putting out energy. Some of you could be burned out and not doing the things you need to right now because you do need to receive more. And it's about receiving more wisdom, receiving messages from spirit with that Page of Swords, right? Like, if you're manifesting, can you receive what you're manifesting even? 10 of Wands, there it is. There's burnout right there. 10 of Wands, there's your card, Emperor. Ace of Cups. Something really good is trying to come in. And listen, I got to tell you, like, if you are operating from a subconscious belief that everything's got to be hard, that there's no good people out there anymore, everybody's taken, there's no way to make money for myself or create wealth for myself without a massive effort on my part, I just feel like what happens then, if you hold on to that belief because of some kind of like, well, what if that wasn't true? And like, does that shake up your whole worldview? I think that's what's coming. Okay, with the Tower and the Hanged Man. It's like shaking up your whole worldview. So some of you are in for a big download of wealth, of abundance of any kind, love, money, good health, some kind of miracle or some kind of stroke of luck, some kind of aha moment opening you up to your channel of intuition. Okay, because I just feel like if you don't allow for that, then what happens is trickster energy. And trickster energy is like, okay, you believe that? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna grind your face in that, making it like everything's hard, right? Everything's hard. And that may already have been happening with this burnout card here, the 10 of Wands. The key here is not only about this can be a teacher coming across your path. This can be you sort of transmuting all of your knowledge, all of your experiences into wisdom for yourself, especially with dealing with people. Okay? Especially around dealing with people. Doesn't have to be about love. It can be about any kind of experiences with people that are what is it called? Confirmation bias. That if you believe, let's say, this is kind of a silly example, but like if you believe that all people who go to college are snooty and not real hard workers, especially if they're going to, like some of the Ivy Leagues or whatever. If you have this belief, I don't know where that's coming from, but if you have that belief, then you're only going to look for people and you're only going to attract people that support that confirmation bias. you're literally not gonna see the kid who put himself through Penn, working in the subway or anything like that. Like, you're definitely not gonna see that. Or in New York, there's one really cool school for engineering in New York City, and there's something here about believing that you can't have nice things, or believing that you can't access some kind of amazing experience like that unless you know somebody, or unless, right? Like, whatever the beliefs are, I feel like you're in for a real abrupt awakening around that. So you might have the experience, whatever your belief is, maybe it comes from family, whatever your belief is, like a complete upside down with that. Okay? Somebody who didn't go to college at all, maybe you have the belief that they're somehow like not very smart, and a person will come across your path who will show you how freaking off the chart creative and naturally smart and someone who doesn't fit in the box of education is. Okay? So there's that kind of experience. Some of you are going to tap into an energy of creating financial support and money for yourself by tapping into some kind of very a talent or a gift that you think everybody has because it's super easy for you, but not everybody has it. And it's going to be like an aha moment of like, oh, wow, I didn't realize not everybody could read tarot cards, or not everybody has clairaudience. Not everybody has the ability to see patterns and archetypes and things like that. Because I'm like, I think everybody, right? I thought everybody could do that, can pull the dots together and all of that. You can if you train for it. But as a natural thing, I feel like you're tapping into some kind of natural ability that you have. And it might be something that kind of blows your mind. Like, I never thought that was really something that other people couldn't do. And I feel like that turns into preparedness for good luck. Okay? It turns into this, I mean, it's just like me with starting this YouTube channel. I was doing it for laughs, for fun, for joy, and that's the best thing. Because even after all this time of doing this every single day, I still wake up in the morning going, okay, what do I get to do today? What readings am I doing today? What energy am I stepping into? Almost like a small, tiny little waterfall that comes in. And it's cool. And it's fun. And it's light. And not always when I get outside of my waterfall of guidance, when I'm in my head too much, or when I'm blocking my own intuition because I think a story should go a certain way and it doesn't, or something like that. Like, I have learned. And so I just feel like there is some kind of truth or some kind of thing that you have been blocking because you don't believe that it's for you. And all of a sudden, there's the gift, Ace of Cups. It can be around love. It can be around your talents, your capabilities. It can be around anything. What is that? That might be the thing to noodle on, as they say, to look at what is burning you out. What beliefs do you have around that? And are you willing to release that belief and see the world in a different way? See that the universe is bringing in new opportunities. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, 27 degrees Sagittarius is the galactic center of the Milky Way. 27 degrees. And it's aligned with spiritual awakening. And some of you watching may have some planets at 27 degrees Sagittarius. There's something about Sagittarius in here. Definitely something about Jupiter. All right. So we're going to continue. I'll pull a card for each zodiac sign. You might be dealing with, there you Aries. I see Leo and Sag big time, so I'll start with Sag. But we've got Virgo here. Virgo, I mean, maybe it's just another fire sign, but we'll see. All right, link is below if you want to continue on with this reading. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.